So my two role models, one is Ben Francis, Gymshark, and then Big Jurgen from a Liverpool perspective personally. I mean, he's created a lot of memories for me, a lot of games that I've been to and a lot of experiences that, you know, I'll probably never forget.
Both of mine either are or were sportsmen. Phil Jackson, the first one.
Yeah.
Secondly, same team, Michael Jordan. Didn't expect anything of anyone else that he wouldn't have done himself, I guess is the...
You think it was crazy that he actually went to play baseball?
Well, you know, how many people could have done that? How many people could have...
sports.
Exactly. Being one of the best in his primary sport, left, started a new one, and then went back.
When I think about Ben Francis and what he's done with Gymshark, I think the one quality that stands out for me is self-awareness. I don't know if you know that the business was formed in 2012 in his mum's garage, sort of sewing and using screen printing equipment, and the growth after he'd done an event was pretty exponential, and then brought somebody else in to run the business because he knew that someone else would grow the business quicker than him.
Yeah.
And I just think to know where your strengths lie and know where your weaknesses are, to actually be able to say, do you know what, I'm going to take a step back and not run the business, have someone come in and run it.
For it to be a business that he founded as well, essentially giving away his baby.
I just think it's admirable to be able to be that self-aware to say, do you know what, I'm not the right guy to lead this business moving forward. It must have been a really difficult one.
Yeah, one of the main qualities that stand out for me from Michael Jordan, despite his crazy ability to decide games on his own, was his willingness to not be the standout player for the team. He was willing to, you know, I guess develop his game the way that his coach, Phil Jackson, wanted, and believed that sharing the responsibility of the game and the game plan with the rest of the team going to benefit everyone and help the team develop in ways that they couldn't have done had Jordan taken the bull by the horns in the game himself and tried to decide it with his charging runs down the side of the court. I do get dry skin quite often, especially in winter and the colder months, and HA is something that I recently introduced into my routine, and I can quite confidently say that I've noticed a difference, especially in my kind of beard area, I guess.
What is HA?
Hyaluronic acid, for anyone that doesn't know.
Thank you. Thank you for making sure I understood what that was. So like jargon. I bought the same brand that you went through for your vitamin C, but mine is C Tetralux, which just adds a little bit more, absorbs better in the skin. And I've just realised that we would have both been told off by some of our colleagues, because when we both applied the product to our face, we let the tip touch our skin, and I've been told we shouldn't do that. I never realised. I think the way that I've interpreted some of the things that Jurgen Klopp has done over recent years have kind of impacted me. What I firmly believe now is that success isn't just about the end result, it's about the journey. Whilst it's good to hit targets and reach objectives that we set, it's more about the journey that we go along the way.
Yeah.
Actually, we all, as Liverpool fans, enjoyed the journey for the last 9 years that we were in charge, even though we didn't win the league every year. Because the experience that went on together, the team that we saw, and the kind of the identity that was created with that team, just made it an enjoyable experience to go to a game and to watch a game, even if we didn't win.
So much so that, despite the success that Liverpool are seeing currently, still don't quite have that affiliation with Slot that I did with Klopp, but I'm sure that will change.
It will if he wins the league in his first season.
I'm using the CosRx Hyaluronic Acid Intensive Cream. It's my newest moisturiser of choice, ensuring that I get that double hit of hyaluronic acid. Look after this dry skin, which, as I say, does seem to crop up more in the winter and cold months for me.
Well, I'm a lot older than you. 2 years.
2?
So I started with the eye cream. So I'm one behind you, but I'm using the exact same product as you did for your hyaluronic acid step. Yeah,
all that matters is that it gets on your face. So one of the values that stood out for me from Phil Jackson was turning the mundane into something sacred. So I think it sounds a little bit mushy, but the way that I kind of took that, or what I took that to mean was, enjoying the small things in life, sitting with a friend, family member, enjoying coffee in a new spot. They're the building blocks, the things that you need to do day to day to make the big changes within your line of work or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve.
What's your last step?
My last step is an SPF. It is the most important step in the routine. We had the 366 Days of SPF campaign throughout this year, which is still ongoing, to raise awareness, and we've hopefully helped to quash some of the rumours, particularly the ones where you only have to wear SPF when it's sunny.
And how much SPF should one apply then?
If I've remembered rightly, it should be 2 fingers worth as a minimum, and you should also reapply throughout the day.
For me, the things that I admire about you are hard work, dedication and consistency. You consistently show up, you're consistently there for me from a support function, and that's outside of work just as much as inside of work. And clearly everyone has a choice of where they work, and you could choose to work somewhere else where you didn't have to see my mug, given that you've looked at it for, all 30 odd years of your life. So no, I appreciate that.
Yeah, some of the qualities that I admire about yourself, are ones that I've taken inspiration from, would certainly be your drive and hard work. You're the first person, certainly in the immediate family, to go to uni. You went into working life, decided that wasn't enough, returned to do an MBA. At the point you're at now, running a business, the kind of personal development still hasn't stopped. You're still trying to forge ahead and make sure that everything we're doing is to drive us towards that common goal, and give everyone the chance to develop in the way that they would like, which led you to where you are today.
Admiring the drive. It's freaking me out. See my face all the time.